I believe they're older. They might still be IBM ThinkPads. No, I think they recently brought up some new ThinkPads made by Lenovo. But yeah, which man, ThinkPads, those were the shit back in the day. I've still got Azide still fucking swears by them. Man. Okay. I've got quite a bit of platinum and just a little bit of iron, so we're gonna go ahead and head back if I can figure out how to get out of. I need a backup camera on this thing bad. There we go. Tail end of Skylab. Skylab was also really cool. And then some of the Russian, I'll say analogs to Skylab because, I mean, they were basically operating on the same principle. What were those? Amaz? Or something like that? I've heard, I don't know how true this is, that they actually put a, like a I'll call it like a Gatling cannon because I want to say it was like a 20 millimeter rotating barrel weapon on one of them, and I don't believe they ever fired it because they were worried about shaking the station apart basically. But man, it's kind of a shame that like the Cold War was going on at that time because there was a lot of really cool space development. Although of course it was because of the Cold War going on at the time. But neat stuff though. See, I didn't hear about that. I heard it was a just like a normal cannon, almost like the Gao 8 that they use in the A10 Warthog. But I could be wrong. I mean, I've just, cursory stuff. Also wasn't alive back then, so that's kind of a thing too. Oh man, I don't want to talk about dip switches. I took computer repair in high school, and our school had some really old computers. This was back in like 2005 ish, and you'd have to on add-in cards, like they were so old, you had to put in the are they the RIQ? Shit, what were those? They were like the codes, so that the card knew like what resources it could use and what it couldn't use, and you'd have to take the dip switches and you'd have to set them up just right to get it to work. And working with 2005, still working with 486s. There should be music. I'm playing in the background, but it might be kind of low. In fact, I think I'll go ahead and turn that up just a little bit. There, that should do it. $6 before? Wow. See, I always just assume. Oh no, my dampers are on. It just is a slow. It's very slow. See, I always assume that everyone on the internet's younger than me because I don't know. I just do. Man. Oh man, 8088s. I've heard of them. I can't say I've ever seen one in real life, but yeah, that stuff's cool. Really old stuff. I watch a lot of old electronic and old computer stuff on YouTube. Techmoan and Lazy Game Reviews, which Lazy Game Reviews does a lot of stuff. And the 8-Bit Guy. The 8-Bit Guy just got done restoring a Commodore PET. And I still think those are futuristic looking old PCs. Oh no, I had to get in a bag. Um, had to green screen. Hmm. But yeah, I love all that old computer stuff. It's sad that it was all before my time too, but like I've never seen a even a Commodore 64. Um, I've thought about getting one before and mess around with it, but I don't really know why. I think you're right, or something close to it. Cause yeah, and 64, which I'm going to recommend a good book for you if you like, kind of like stuff like that. I guess it's not really a big part of the plot, but it's kind of funny. Oh yeah, back when Texas Instruments made stuff. Well, I mean they still make stuff, but anyways, the book is called Off to Be the Wizard, and it's about a nerd who is, he's just hacking on the internet, just breaking into shit, and he finds this file, searches for his name, and realizes that he can change his physical attributes with it. Like he can make himself taller, add money to his bank account, stuff like that. And anyways, gets in trouble, ends up using it to set his current date and time and location to medieval England. And his thing is, well, I'm going to be, I've got all this power, I can change the world with this file, so I'm going to be a wizard. And he gets there, and another wizard is in town, and they have like a wizard's duel, and kicks his ass, and turns out that wizard also has the file, and he found it back in the day, and he's got a Commodore 64 that he edits it on. And it's kind of cool because it doesn't necessarily say this, but I've always thought that it lends legitimacy. It's talking about how we are potentially, at least, in a simulation, and that they've basically found quote unquote the source code. Oh, 4 said simulation. I got my controls mixed up there. But am I not on this just right? But it's a good book. There we go. P. Kind of like that. Only a more modern take on it. And with that, and there's problems that are occurring and stuff like that, and it's a good book series. I've read the first and second book so far. There's a bunch more though, and I've got the credits on yeah, see, it is good, isn't it? And I've got the credits on Audible, because that's how I read books, because I don't have the time for reading, but I can listen while I do things, so that's normally what I do. Okay, you know what? While that's doing that, I am going... Okay, now why are these red? Let me come over here to this port. Actually, I need to put a connector port somewhere else. Now it's my assembler. Oh, it's getting platinum, so that's good. So I don't know why those are red, but it's working. That's all I care about. See, that one's also red. Does that mean that stuff's not moving through them, maybe? Because that one's green. Oh wait, does it mean they're full? Because isn't that a thing? Don't they? No. Let me look here. Yeah. Okay. Everything's fine. Yeah, I'd love to be able to read more, but it's just not in the cards for me at this point. I'm too busy, which of course I could, not stream for 4 hours a night and get a book read in like 2 nights, but, But, and honestly, I found a lot of really good audiobooks, lately that are done very well. That's like, the We Are Legion, We Are Bob series, the Bobiverse series. Okay, so I've read their processing. Okay, but those are really well done books, and The Martian was a very well done audiobook as well. Oh, it's blocked. Check cargo container. Well, it looks like everything's moving through the way it needs to be, right? Because a little bit there, I can put stuff in it at least, so I don't know. Seems like the conveyor sorter system is kind of shitty, honestly. So maybe a mod would be better, but for now, we're not doing mods here. No, I want it like this. There. It's full. Well, it's not full, though. And I can prove it. Because if I come over here... Oh! Now these refineries are full. Well... Yeah, the refineries are full. So, maybe that's it? I don't know. Long story short is... Oh, wait a minute. That needs to be connected, for sure. So, I need interior plates for that. Interior plates, what do those need? Construction components, I'm sure. Oh, well, I'm full of interior plates. Let's take out like 300 of them. I think I need computers, construction components, maybe motors, and maybe small steel tubes. Okay, that might help. Now let's look at it. Let's come over here for it. Make sure everything's working right. Okay, yeah, so that one's taking in uranium and it's exiting uranium, which that's fine. And then here, that's taking platinum out. I mean, it's full, but it's taking platinum out, so that's fine. And actually, I don't want to dump the gravel because I have the industrial centrifuge, which will take gravel, and it outputs small amounts of material, but something. And I also have, if I can spell right, stone crushers, which crush stone, give you some resources and stuff like that. Have I seen Jurassic Park series? Yes, I have. They're okay. They're okay. That's all I got to say about that, honestly. It's a fun series, but it's not... I'm not, like, super into it. Yeah, okay, that'll work. So, okay, well, what do I need here? I need large steel tubes and more steel plates. Do I have my assembler? None of that stuff. So let's make some of that stuff. Oh, because that's there, which we'll do that, and then I'll make a ton of steel plates because I'm always using them. But yeah, so Jurassic Park 1 is pretty good. 2 is 3 is, I think, terrible. And Jurassic World was fun. I don't think it was on par with the other one, but really? I've still got some incomplete piping here? Are you sure about that? Like, that's good. That's good. Nice. And I don't even... Oh, wait. And then... Oh yeah, because it can go through this assembler here. So I think everything's right, and it looks like it's working fine to me, so I'm just going to leave it be until I actually have problems with it. I need steel plates. There we go. Make another refinery. Oh, I still need those tubes. Damn it. Well, at least I know where I put them last. There. Now I just need steel plates. I could probably actually go with a with another assembler. I'm gonna put these back where they go. Which, okay, that's another thing, guys. Is there a way to set this up where the assembler automatically dumps into a large cargo container? Because that's what I would really like. So, if there is, please let me know. Okay, so that's good. Then I just need to put sorters and that stuff here, and I'll be ready to go. And I need speed modules, but I'll do those in a minute. Oh, I need a large reactor as well. Eventually. Well, you know what? What do I have in my inventory? I have steel plates, so let's go ahead and put down a large reactor. Yeah, it looks like that'll connect up to the large cargo container. Lots of steel plates, and I need reactor components, like 2 grand in reactor components and a bunch of, what, 1,000? Oh, my keys here. So 100 superconductor and 2,000 reactor components. I just realized I actually need gravel for... Turn off the industrial centrifuge. That wouldn't be big. Okay. So I use sorters. Well, how does... Do I whitelist it? Like, would I whitelist... Or just... Or maybe even blacklist stuff, and then it will grab it and push it in there? Is that how that works? Like, I don't know. I'm not good with this kind of stuff, so... Put these up here, and then those there, maybe. It's gonna take a long time. While we're doing that, though, this thing needs a beacon. So, do I have anything on me? No, I do not. Try to get everything going here. So I need steel plates, components, tubes, and I need radio. I need 40 radio components. Which are there. Let's actually put those above everything else. Yeah, those make pretty quick, so... Oh, that was quick. And I need steel plates, which should be in the assembler. Pull down and put manually. I'm just not... So I'd have to do it all manually anyways? Is that what you're saying? Because if so, that's not really what I want. I also need an ore detector, I just realized. So, I'll put that here. I'll need 25 detector components. So I'll have to remember that. 25 detector. No, well, yeah, actually, I can do that here. Let's go ahead and set those up to be making. Which I have nickel, right? Yeah. The sorters, you whitelist the option components. Yes. So would I put that on the... What side would I have to put that on? It doesn't matter. Would I have to put it on the side that goes to the card container, or would I have to put that on the side that goes to the that comes from the assembler, basically? Like, would I have to put it on the assembler or the card container? That's what I'm asking.